All right, guys, it's time for the new updated tier list in Spongebob Tower Defense with the 2 new exotics and some other reworks. So let's get it started. But before we do, guys, we got a giveaway. So we're going to be giving away a couple 7x game speeds to people who comment down below. So if you still need a 7x game speed, comment down below. All right, I got a few left, so put your username down below and I will be giving away 2 7x game speeds to some lucky winners who comment down below, like the video, and are subscribed to the channel. Let's get it. Here we go. All right. So let's go hop on into a mode and let's go check out these new exotics, and then we're going to rank them on the tier list. Here we go. All right. Also, guys, we're making some changes to the tier list. We're adding in a new tier for S plus meta. So this is going to be units that do 300k damage plus at level 1. So we'll be seeing and reevaluating some of these units. So let's get it started. All right, we need some money. Now, both of these units cost 4,000 to play, so keep that in mind. Depending on your strat, that might be easy or hard to do. All right, sometimes you want to have like a 1250 placement like the rodent. Can also be very helpful. But let's start off with this guy. You guys can get him from the gem summon. He is a 0.005%. It's crazy low. He cost me 2.7 million gems. And remember, I have 1000x luck. So look at that, guys. He has a 0 SPA, which is crazy. That's with my pets equipped. You guys can see my current pet meta. I know I can get slightly better pets. I might need to get like a 5-star algae or something. So I am still trading for pets. If you guys have any pets for trade, let me know. I need an SW. I just need better pets. We'll figure that one out though. All right, so stats are pretty crazy, and we can kind of compare those to Painty stats. All right, these stats are pretty crazy. And then we have the other new one as well, the Jellian Leader. Now they're all basically the same kind of AoE, but you can kind of see what their damage is looking like. Very, very similar. Very similar. All right, Pierce versus Line. I will say Pierce is in general better. All right, that's just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure it's a fact. They all cost the same price, and you can kind of see what their stats are looking like. All right, very similar. And I will say they basically all have the same AoE. 3.9 million. All right, I guess I got to upgrade my farm a bit. All right, there we go. And we got 20k. 4.81 million. So definitely a slight edge, but you do have that non-zero SPA. And then we have Jellian Leader. All right, 3.17. So definitely the least of the group, but still some pretty crazy. So you can basically see, if we're comparing you to Painty the Pirate, that means you're pretty much goated. I'm just saying. So let's head back to the lobby and let's go rank them on our tier list. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's take a look at what their level 1 stats are. So level 1 stat for Painty is 455,000. Level 1 stats for Pat the Hapless is 300k, and Jellian Leader is 240k. So that means on the list, Pat the Hapless is going into meta, as well as Painty and him. And there, I'm gonna give the edge. Actually, no, he's probably easier to get, I'd say. And right there for the meta. Now, do any other units go to the meta? No, and Jellian Leader actually does not go in the meta either. However, Jellian Leader is the highest of highest of those right now. And I would say the easiest to get is probably Sir Pinch-a-Lot. He's shockingly good. All right. So there is the new updated tier list. So this is what I would recommend your loadout be for Tower of Karate. And I'm going to be honest, I usually would like to bring a full AoE unit, and the best full AoE unit I know of right now is going to be the SW Worm. So I do like the SW Worm a lot. So I would probably put him in there, but for bosses, these guys are pretty freaking goated. So there you go, guys. There's the updated tier list. Comment down below if I missed anybody. I think we just need to add the appetizer on there. I don't have an appetizer yet, so if anybody has one I can have or trade for, let me know, because I really need one badly. I need an appetizer, and I also need this exotic. All right, this one's kind of rare. But I think the main thing I need right now is an appetizer, and I also want to grab, I already have him, a King of Karate. So I'm looking for those to trade. So there's the new update. Wait, how many appetizers are there? There's not many. All right, so there's the tier list. You guys can screenshot if you want, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.